Hey, it's JC. Welcome to Urban Life Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. Well, today I'm in the Malaysian jungle with a buddy. We're going to do some bushcrafting. We're heading to my bushcraft camp, although it's more of a nook, as you'll see in just a bit. This is the first time I'm actually coming out with someone. Usually I'm doing solo trips, so it might be a bit different in terms of content, and I thought I'll share some of the gear that we've brought. We've got two people, so two different sets of gear. I think that'll be interesting, and we'll see what we do out here in the jungle. Okay, we're heading towards my secret bushcraft camp. I'm actually not supposed to show you this. I'm going to show you how we get to it, at least from this part. As you can see, it's fairly uphill all the way, but that gets us further away from the public. Almost no one wanders around here, and we get to this clearing, quite inconspicuous, but obviously you can see signs of a camp. So we are at the bushcraft camp, and I thought I'll show you some of the gear that we brought. I've shown you my gear before, but since we have two people, it'll be interesting to show you two sets of gear. Surprisingly, a lot of similarities. Let's check out the packs first. This is my buddy's pack. It's the Nightcore BP20, that's 20 liters, and it's got some additional water bottle pouches for different sets of gears. He's got the Grimlocks on as well on that molly attachment. A pretty good pack that I've seen. I use the Condor Assault Day Pack. This is also 20 liters. I've got a water bottle attachment as well. I've shown this previously in a video, so you can check that out and link in the card above or description below. Let's have a look at our cook kit for today. That's my titanium wood stove, Stanley cook set. My buddy brought a set of new wood stove and cook set that we're going to test out today. And we've got some MREs, and these are made in Malaysia. Never tried these before, so gonna try it out. Should be interesting. A fly sheet to build a shelter in just a bit. Each of us have personal first aid kits. Fire making, well, interestingly, two similar tins but with different contents. He chose to go with the hexamine solid fuel tablets. He's also got some char cloth. This is my combination of jute, wax jute, and some fat wood, and I've also shared this in a previous video you can check out as well. We've got gloves. He's got leather gloves. I've got synthetic gloves. He's got another set of gloves over here as well that he's going to test today, but good for us to handle the hot food and pots later on. Let's talk about the knives. I'm sure you guys are excited about that. Yes, we both subscribe to the 3-knife system, although I think a bit more than 3. You can call it 3-knife system plus the saw. Let's talk about the parangs first. We are in the Malaysian jungle, so parangs, of course, our tools of choice as kind of a primary big knife. This is the Tops Yakari. It's 10 inches blade length. I've done a video on this as well. This is a My Parang, Malaysian made parang, very good parang. This is called the Duku Chandong, or at least the pattern is, and this is a 12-inch blade. I have a Duku but an 8-inch, and I've done a review on that as well. For belt knives, mine is the Tops Bob. This is the 154 cm steel, and he's gone with the Morok Garbuk, and this is the carbon steel version. Two folding stores. These are the Pocket Boys, virtually identical. And for our Swiss Army knives or our folders, I've got my custom camper over here with deep green micarta scales, and I've done a video on this and the modifications as well. And he's rocking that 111mm Forester. Well, that's our gear. Let's move on to some bushcrafting. Alright, we've got our shelter up. As you can see, it's just a very simple kind of elevated lean-to. Let's just have a closer look. The ridge line over here between two trees. And for the back, we actually elevated out just to get some air going because it is very hot here. So that back guy line went to a tree. For the other one, we actually basically just cut a stake and did a vertical pole, as you can see. So that's in the ground, but there just wasn't a tree at the right angle, but that's holding up really well. And although it's not supposed to rain, it's really dark and overcast now, so it's great that we have the shelter in place. But it's time to do some cooking. We just collected some twigs and thin branches for the wood stoves, and that's where the Maxpedition ammo dumper bag comes in handy. So that just goes in there to carry on my belt as I head back towards the campsite. Alright, we've got our food already. We've got some pasta and chicken over here, and this is some kind of a curried beef. He's got it all mixed up here. Why don't you go ahead and try it and let us know how it tastes like. Go ahead, dig in. I can tell you it smells great, it looks good. It's got a bit of pasta, it's got chicken. How's that for some camp food?
Better than your average.
Better than the average. All right, great. I'm going to tuck in right now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon.